Welcome everybody to your fourth scouting video. Today we're going to go over power forwards in the league. First up, Vince Ryan. Brand new, freshly created, never played in the league before. This guy's an 81 overall, two-way mid-range specialist. Not much special to go over with this guy. Decent rebounder. Not a good hustler. Next up, Rudolph Conley. Came from the Ballers. I really enjoyed Rudolph. He reminds me of a Jonas Jerebko. He can grab some boards. He's got decent speed for a big man. He can shoot the three. He really can do a lot of everything, just not great at anything. As you see, his boards are low, but he'll still grab a couple because he's 6'11". He's 263 pounds. So he can use that body weight to shove the opposing defender around a little bit. Really good on the offensive side of the ball. Next up, Bryce Lane. Also brand new to the SBF. He's 6'9", mid-range finisher. He's got a great driving dunk. Good mid-range shot. Cannot step back to the three at all, though. He is mostly a offensive player, decent interior defense, okay rebounding. Then we got Jerry Little. Jerry, a vet in the SBF, recently played with the Lynx. This guy can do a little bit of everything, not necessarily great at anything though. I like to watch this guy step back and shoot some threes. He'll surprise you and pull down a couple of rebounds over bigger defenders once in a while. Really good in the post, but his problem, he's 6'9", so he has a hard time getting the shot off. Next up, Antonio Roberson. 6'8", offensive threat. This guy can shoot everywhere from the offensive side of the floor. And that's about where it ends. I mean, he's good on offense. Ball handling, passing, shooting, everything. But defensively, not so much. Rebounding, not so much. He's an undersized power forward as well. I mean, 6'8" is not too small, but it's also not ideal. Cletus White, the best screen setter in the SBF. This guy absolutely sets monster screens. Straight out of the backwoods of Kentucky, Cletus comes into the SBF, goes to the Towns roster, and leads them to some of the worst records that we've ever seen. This guy is fantastic at 6'9", 301 pounds. He's an absolute gazelle on the court. He is fun to watch, to say the least. He likes to bank in his shots as well, if he shoots, which for some reason he sometimes does. Like I said, the one true positive about Cletus White is he sets the best screens in the SBF. Next up, Dan Rogers, the 7-footer, 200 pounds. Almost a full. He's a lot taller than Cletus White and 100 pounds lighter than Cletus. So that says something about both those players. Dan is a decent three-point shooter, good free throw, nice shot IQ. This guy, though, does not play defense, once again. And for a big man, not ideal rebounding. Next up, Yuri Kasparov. Came from the Stars. This guy is a paint beast, 6'10", 264. This guy can do a little bit of everything. He really impressed me. Originally drafted by the Assassins, then traded over to the Stars. This guy is a decent big man. Doesn't offer a whole lot on offense. Decent post hook though. So he's got the occasional post hook. Other than that, he's a role player. Good defender. Leonard Taylor. This guy's interesting. You're going to see with his stats, he came from the Ballers, surprisingly not protected from the Ballers. This guy is truly a point forward. He's got some of the best passing skills for a big man that I've seen. This guy can dribble the ball with guards. Yeah, he's going to lose it once in a while because he's not a guard. He's 6'10", dribbling the ball. So he will lose it. But I mean, it works more times than not. He's truly fun to watch. So if you want a big man that can dribble, pass, score, and play slightly below average defense, Leonard Taylor's your guy. Frederickmoore Sr. Haven't seen a lot out of him. I know a couple GMs in the league really liked him coming out of college. Picked up by the Stallions. He is a stretch glass cleaner. This guy's got rebounding skills, ability to stretch the floor on offense. Not a prolific defender. Great free throw shooter, as most of the SBF is. Sean Randolph, 6'10", 3-level scorer. This guy can score everywhere on the floor. Looks like he emphasizes in the paint. This guy is coming in from college this season. He was about to be a rookie, but this restart happened, so he's no longer part of the rookie class. Not a great defender, not a great rebounder. Next up, Luther Knox. Very interesting player here. Glass cleaning lockdown. He's only 6'7". So being shorter, it hurts him on the boards, but as you can see, his rebounding stats are pretty high. He's also really good at blocking shots. So he's real interesting to watch. He plays bigger on the court than what he looks, that's for sure. He's got great hustle, decent offensive skills, if I remember right. Yep, 75, 79, 74. Nothing great, but he's capable. Next up, Dustin Bass, also fresh into the league. Offensive threat. This guy does it all on offense and is going to be fun to watch. He demands the ball in his hands, so that's a little costly if you're somebody who does not want to play through the point forward position. But as you can see at the top left there, his secondary position is point guard at the power forward position. He reminds me of a better, more improved Leonard Taylor. So we'll see if this guy can live up to the hype. Sean Randolph a second time. Go ahead and ignore him. Next up, Derek Simon. 6'11", two-way stretch 4. This guy has got some of the best hustle I've seen in the league, and he's just smart. He's always in the right spot at the right time, offensively, defensively. He grabs boards. He's got 22 badges. As you can see, that 91 interior D and then 81 perimeter D. He's really good everywhere on the defensive side of the floor. When we come to the offensive side, he's got that 88 three-point shot, but he doesn't like to shoot very often. So you don't have to worry about him taking away shots from your guards. Next up, Vin Woods, 7'1". This guy you do have to worry about taking shots away from your guards. He's got a 98 three-point shot, and he'll let you know about it. He wants to catch the ball, and he wants to throw it up from 3. That's what he does. As you can see, he can't do anything else. He's got some decent interior D and some good rebounding. So he's a 3 and rebound type guy. Everything else is below average. Fred Oakley, somebody that the Stallions would like to have protected but couldn't because they had to protect their other 3. Oakley can do about everything. He's a good rebounder. He's not a good interior defender, but you don't really notice it with the Stallions because they have Rockwell, so he kind of picks it up. So you pair this guy with a strong center, and that might be the way to go. Offensively, this guy can score from every spot on the floor. And efficiently, too. Not just throw it up, but efficiently score. Mel McDaniel, fresh into the league. This guy's a glass cleaning finisher. As you can see with that 95 close shot. 55 three-point. You see all of his post moves there, real high as well. This guy, like I said, is a finisher. He likes to attack the rim. And there's that glass cleaning. You see those 2 high rebounding stats. Mel McDaniel is going to be fun to watch. Nate Dickerson, 7-foot power forward, 3-level scorer. This guy, when he's hot, can be absolutely lethal on offense. But when he's cold, he can absolutely break your team as well. This guy's got decent rebounding, decent defensive skills. And pair that with great offensive abilities, he's real fun to watch. You see that 3-point, mid-range, and close shot. This guy, when he's hot, everything falls for him. Next up, Harvey Rodman, Rattlesnake's big man. This guy is like a Fred Oakley if Fred Oakley could defend type. Rodman can't shoot the 3, but from the inside, he's real efficient, real effective. And then you go over to his defensive side, and he is real strong. Interior, he's got some good block, some great rebounding. This guy was a paint beast for the Snakes, leading one of the best big man tandems I've seen in the SBF with Rodman and Walker together. Next up, Jason Kim. He's protected. Then we got Saris Knight, the first created player to enter the SBF. This guy's a 2-way stretch 4. Really slow, as you see that speed there. I mean, really slow. This guy's got good offensive skills, good defensive skills, good rebounding. Really, his only problem is how slow he is. This guy will be on the other side of the court as your team has already been transitioned and setting up a play. As you can see, he cannot handle the ball. If he tries to drive at his defender, he will probably lose it. This guy is going to be a very interesting fit wherever he goes. Next up, Champ Hansen. Been around the league already. This guy is fast for a big man. He is fast and plays big. That's very hard to find. He is good on offense. He's okay on defense. He chases down boards. When he played for the Stingrays, he really showed us that he's one of the best fast break big men in the league. We'd already known that he was good, but with the Stingrays, he showed that he was elite. This guy is desirable and lots of teams want him. CJ Thomas protected. Jacoby Taylor protected. Shane Kerrigan. This guy is a 6'6" power forward, kind of like Brandon Shipley. This guy can do absolutely everything. But he's 6'6", playing the 4. You could easily move him to the 3. The Rattlesnakes tried to move him to the 2 and play with a big lineup, but he just wasn't efficient enough at scoring. He's got the stats to do it, but you just got to have the right team built around him. He prefers to attack the post. He doesn't like to just spot up, shoot 3s, or take jumpers. He likes to attack on offense. This guy is a great transition player, great role player. He struggles to find his groove, though, in a starting spot. That's it for power forwards. I'm going to backtrack now. I'm going to show you guys a small forward that we missed. He's going to be protected, so it doesn't really impact everybody. I just want everybody to see him. Javon Randolph. Just added him to the league. Wasn't in my last video, so I just wanted everybody to have a chance to see him. There you have it, guys. We'll see you around.